Good morning, everyone, and welcome. I am Scott Long, your operations manager. Last year we left off with the trailing of the derecho, a storm like any other that we had seen here. It pushed our mental and physical toughness with one of the most spread out storm damage scenes we've ever been across. Picking up the pieces, cleaning up our system, and rebuilding. Just a little recap from there. Day 1, August 10th, we had 97.67% of our members out of power. On day 6, we had a little setback with some minor winds, but with the fragile system that we had, it didn't take much to create another outage. On day 10, we were down to 0.37% of our members without power, working diligently with electricians trying to clean up the services that were still out there. After the clearing of the dust, it was time to get back at it and keep progress moving forward. On our Vining substation, we have upgraded 1 mile of three-phase going north up to Highway 30 with the coordination of Michael's contractors for ITC transmission upgrades. On our Madison substation, we've upgraded 1.5 miles of new underground cable that was aging. On our Brooklyn and Victor substations, we are constructing a tie line of 4 miles of new three-phase from the existing single-phase that will give us another option of backfeeding our members during an outage. On our Victor substation, we're able to bore a new line under I-80 for the Victor rest area, unfortunately not until after we had the outage. And this fall, you'll be seeing us working on a 2.5 mile three-phase line upgrade on our Tama substation. If you live on a Webster substation, you noticed an outage on June 1st. The power transformer had an internal fault and leaked the transmission line from Sigourney all the way to Washington. We were able to transfer load from Webster over to Lancaster and Watcher substations while we were preparing to get our spare transformer in and transfer load back. As with everyone, the challenges of the past year's pandemic have affected our products also. Our transformer is still in the waiting line to get in the shop for evaluation as others are waiting to get repaired and shipped back out. We've also had contractors come in to help us out to keep our reliability percentage high. We'll start off with 6 miles of line upgrades awarded by FEMA for construction upgrades. Moles Utility Services from Hammond, Wisconsin was awarded the contract to complete this project. They started off in good weather before the new year, but as we all remember, it turned cold after that. They toughed it out, working out in the cold through January and February, completing the line upgrades on Homestead, Costi, Madison, and Webster substations. We had SPS inspections come in this spring to test poles and grounds on our Lancaster and Ollie substations. I'm sure you've seen our Sigourney crews changing out poles in these areas. With a 2.6% rejection of poles on the 2,770 poles tested, our program is proving reliable. Chapman Metering was in testing meters on Madison substation this year. Some of you had a phone call from me on some of the issues that they may have come across. Midwest Spray has been in working on our vegetation management program on our Brooklyn, Homestead, Lancaster, and Parnell substations. And then they'll be back this fall to finish up those too close to crop area locations. While working on new services for our members, line construction upgrades and service revisions, they also kept up on our reliability programs of breaker maintenance, tree trimming, underground and overhead line inspections and maintenance. With all that being said, we strive to keep the lights on. One of the reports that we put together is a percentage of time power is available for our members. If we didn't have to include that derecho thing, we had a 99.98% reliability of power for 2020 for our membership. Even with the derecho included in this report, a 99.34% of reliability for our members. Our ultimate goal, keeping the lights on with whatever Mother Nature gives us. As we all know, this does not happen without a whole T.I.P. family of employees working as a fine-tuned machine. And with some new names to our operations department, I would like to thank them. Out of our Sigourney office, Dan Rohrer, line foreman, Shane Morse, journeyman lineman, Sean Stutzman, journeyman lineman, Jacob Cook, journeyman lineman, Tyler Hansen, fourth-year apprentice. Out of our Brooklyn office, Joe Kriegel, line foreman, Danny Killen, journeyman lineman. Andrew Kloppenberg, journeyman lineman. Niall Klein, journeyman lineman. Nate Edgerton, journeyman lineman. Hunter Connolly, 4th year apprentice. Kendall Bunn, 3rd year apprentice. Tanner Meeks, 2nd year apprentice. Cole Calkins, member service and staking technician. And Becca Cooper, our operations assistant, that keeps all of us glued together. Thank you for letting us serve you.